Good morning, this is Kristen from Gateway OT Services. I'm going to show you some restorative movements that will help you no matter where you're at. They're easy, simple, and almost everyone can do them. All right, if you want to join me, I'm going to start by putting one leg out with the toe pointed up, sliding down that leg. And just allowing that hamstring to be loose. Not forcing, but allowing. And coming on back up. And let's do side two. Toe is up. We're sliding down that leg. You can drop your head. Get a kiss from your dog. And coming on back up. And let's just move those ankles. Rotating those ankles, drawing a circle with the toes. And one way and then the other. Now let's get rid of that tendon guard reflex that happens with stress. Push into that heel, point and flex. All the time listening to your body. What movements feel good, which ones don't, and honoring yourself. Now if you want, take the hands around the knee. Hug that in, squeeze that in, and tuck the chin. This is giving us some deep pressure input that can help our system calm. And drop that foot, size 2. Drawing a circle with those toes. One way and then the other. And then we're going to get rid of that tendon guard reflex, pushing into the heel, point, and flex. And then if you want, take the hand around the front of the knee, tuck the chin, squeeze. And drop that foot. Now we're going to inhale, lifting the arm up to the ceiling. Exhale and rotate. Other side, inhale. Exhale. Nice. Now if you want to join me, just hug that arm across the chest, tap yourself on the shoulder. Give yourself some credit for attending to the needs of your body. And to grab that elbow, take the hand on the back and just pat yourself on the back. Again, giving yourself credit for just taking time to take care of your body. And the other side. And grab that elbow, pat yourself on the back. And coming on back to the front. If you want to join me, we're going to try a spinal twist. So we're going to cross one foot over the other in the front. You see that? And then we're going to twist to the side, looking over the back of our chair. And adding the breath here would be inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. And side two. Crossing at the ankles, taking the hand across the knee, grabbing the back of the chair. Adding the breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Now coming on back to the front. If you want to join me, we're going to attend to the neck. So go ahead and let your ear fall towards your shoulder, and then we're going to reach over and just gently help it with the opposite, holding the opposite ear. And then for a deeper stretch, take that same side hand, push it down with the wrist extended. I guess the dog's like moving. Inside two, ear to shoulder, and gently help it if you want. Extend the same side, wrist pushing the palm down. This time you could practice a deep breath. Imagine bringing oxygen into your neck and exhaling tension. And then let's just look up and tuck the chin down. And look over one shoulder and over the other shoulder. And draw a smile with the chin. Sometimes it helps to make yourself more tense before releasing. And so if you want to try that with me, we're going to lift the shoulders up and squeeze the fist, squeeze the forearms, squeeze the eyes shut, squeeze, 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 and release gently. Kind of shake it out. And let's do that again, lifting the shoulders, lifting the arms, squeezing the fists and the shoulders, lifting the shoulders, squeezing the face, the forehead, squeeze, squeeze, and release. And go ahead and just shake it out. And you might feel that sense of blood rushing back into the muscles that feels warm. Just notice that. Alright, if you want to join me, we're going to stretch the hip a little bit. It doesn't matter how flexible you are, we're just stretching to our capacity. If it feels good, sit up nice and tall. To add a breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Getting that head low is restorative. And then this is a perfect chance to wiggle your toes back and forth. And give your foot a squeeze. Maybe twist. And we can drop that foot and try side two. Again, does not matter how flexible we are. We're just moving and opening up to our limit. If you would like, sit up nice and tall, lift the spine, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. And again, if it feels helpful or good, go ahead and squeeze that foot and wiggle the toes. Nice. Now we can drop that foot. All right, we're going to try a little tapping together. So tapping can help us focus, help us regulate. We're going to take the hands and just tap those knees. And you can try behind the knees. And then you can experiment with up and down the legs. And Gordy, the OT dog, wonders why I'm not petting him. You need a pet? Here's the best part. Take your hands to your lap and notice any positive warmth or tingling, and then integrate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focusing on those positive feelings. All right, if you want, we're going to tap up to the shoulder, back down the other side of the arm. All the way up to the shoulder, all the way down. One more time, paying attention to what kind of pressure and speed feels right to you. Ready? Now we're going to take that hand across the pectoral muscles and switch hands. And starting at the shoulder, going down, side 2, all the way to the fingertips and coming back up. Shoulder, all the way down to the fingertips and coming back up. One more time, shoulder, all the way down to the fingertips and coming back up. Landing on that shoulder. Go ahead and shake it out with me. Shake off your stress and anxiety, tension, and just see if you can get those fingers loose and your wrists loose. Let your body shake as well. If there's a yawn, which is good. Best part, take the hands to the knees. Notice the warmth and tingling, and while focusing on that, cross tap 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. If you want to join me, we're going to cup the hand and tap the base of the skull and the top of the head and the eyebrows and the temples and the cheekbones. And under the nose, and under the mouth, under the collarbone, and under the other collarbone, and the karate chop points together. One more time, shake, 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 shake. Best part, take your hands to your knees, notice any positive sensations. Focus on that and cross tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to end with just some simple hands-on support that you can do for yourself. Whether you're feeling stressed throughout the day, or whether you can't sleep, or whether you just need to take a break and settle your system. These things may help. We're going to start by just circling the knees. And then just rubbing the legs. And noticing what parts of your body are appreciating that attention. And then we could try the lower back. I'm doing circles in the arms and the wrists and the hands. Side one and side two. Alright, if you want to join me, we're going to just clasp the hands and support the head at the base of the skull and just notice, how does that feel to support yourself? And if you don't notice a difference, you can always try hands off and hands on. Focusing on that area. Maybe you feel the pressure or the heat. And then let's try top of the head. This can feel grounding. Notice I'm closing my eyes. That helps me tune in to what I'm sensing. And then front and back of the head. Sides of the head. One hand on the forehead and one hand on the heart. One hand under the arm and one on the shoulder. Tuning in to what feels good and supportive. Two hands on the heart. Two hands on the stomach. And then we're going to do a few more things. We're going to do a little back bend, opening the chest. So if you want to join me, we're going to inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, baby back bend. And then just bring those elbows down and up, down and up, down and up. And now we're going to lift, inhale. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, lift. Exhale, airplane. And come on back to the front. Also, we could use our fingers pushing into the base of that skull and just pulling downward. And we could use those two fingers and smooth out that jaw. Then we could take the two hands and smooth out the throat. And now we're going to generate some heat in the hands. Get that oxygen and blood flow in between the fingers. And you should start to feel some warmth. And you're going to either touch your face or just hover your hands. And we're going to go in front, up, across, and down. One more. We're going to go up, across, and down. And one last time. and take that hand under the armpit, other hand on the shoulder. And set an intention. Maybe you'd like to bring some of this new energy or peace with you as you go. Thank you.